Last week's episode, I shared with you some exciting news. The Niagara Association of Realtors, known as NAR, and the Toronto Real Estate Board, known as TREB, have started sharing data on the same platform. Essentially, we've merged. However, as a result of this transition, we've been experiencing some glitches in the reporting of our listing data and sales. Oh boy, by the way, hi there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I provide weekly updates on what's happening in real estate here in the Fort Erie marketplace and throughout the entire Niagara region. Now, the issues we've been experiencing, we're being told will be resolved soon. So for today's video, I won't be updating you on the numbers of active listings and sales. I simply don't think the data is accurate yet. Last week's numbers seemed rather low compared to activity that we'd been seeing. And after filming the video, I realized that the numbers were not probably a true reflection of the marketplace. Hopefully next week's video will have a clearer understanding of the inventory and the sales activity that's been happening. I think that we'll all be pleasantly surprised by those numbers taking place next week. So make sure you tune in. One thing that I've learned over the years in real estate is that it's always evolving. Like most industries, we encounter some kind of change every year, whether it's market condition, new software, compliance updates, or policy changes. It can be both exciting and exhausting. This past year has been, well, I'm going to say a little exhausting. For example, this year we introduced the RICO guide, which was a rather lengthy mandatory document. If you're unfamiliar with it, check it out in the video link in my description where I outline the key details. We've also seen significant changes in our local market with interest rates continuing to adjust, which impacts buyers and sellers' activity. We've merged our real estate board, and most recently, my brokerage, Century 21 in Niagara, has merged with a larger Century 21 known as Heritage House Limited. It's been a busy time, but the growth is good. Change is good. It means growth. Now, because we're not diving into the stats today, I'd like to briefly share with you what I'm seeing in this buyer's market. Yes, it's still a buyer's market. Over the past week, I successfully negotiated a few deals, but my buyers have also walked away from a few opportunities because their offers were simply too low. Not all buyers are motivated, and to the same point, not all sellers. For example, if a property is listed for $900,000 and the comparables suggest that it's worth $850, an offer such as $650 is likely not going to get accepted. However, if the seller's motivated enough, maybe $800, maybe if they're in distress, $750, but $650 is probably not going to fly. The key takeaways here is that even in a buyer's market, you need to negotiate a deal that works for both parties. As a buyer, you should always remember that the market right now is a great opportunity to make deals. As we're expecting to trend upwards, making a deal today or in the short term could be a smart move rather than fiddling around, if you will. This weekend, I'm hosting an open house at a Crescent Park home that's a fantastic opportunity for buyers. This house features an in-law suite, perfect for someone who needs a separate living space for an additional unit to help cover the mortgage or maybe an in-law situation. It is turnkey. There's 2 separate utilities set up for both spaces, and it's just a comfortable living space with privacy. While the property does need a little bit of elbow grease, it will be worth the effort if you're buying it in today's market. Located at 1463 Phillips, this house is just a few minutes from the Peace Bridge, QEW, walking distance to the Leisureplex, bikes, trails, sandy beach, uptown amenities. I'll be there on Sunday from 12 till 2. Come check it out. Come visit me. As always, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy these videos, please make sure you share it with friends that you feel could benefit from it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and learn more about what's happening in the Fort Erie and Niagara real estate market. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks again.
Thank you.